from me to you. Happy Faithful Friday. Get in here. Email me, sunshinegoddess through gmail.com. So, I started the reading and I just immediately started sweating. It's energy. You know what I'm saying? So, happy Faithful Friday, guys. 9:58 this Friday, January 3rd. We're the third day of the year. Make it count. I'm getting so many downloads about people really getting financial breakthroughs this year. Like, it's almost like that stressful energy that you've been in, especially when it comes to finances, is over. Even if you can't physically see it, spiritual bird, even if you can't physically see the change, you're like, well, something's not changing, the numbers are, the change is coming, especially in your finances. Happy Faithful Friday, Kim. Good morning. So really changes in your finances, what spirit keeps saying. So I keep getting guided to do like a spiritual reading about finances, and I think today will be the day. Although I don't think these cards I think the cards that I want to use are on my bed. I saw them this morning, so I'm just gonna go back. Ooh, your girl has some time off. I did have 3 days off, and then I like gave in for the third. So email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. I'm available for readings. I've just been so busy in 3 days of the year. 3 days. It's only 3 days in and so busy. So energy's energy. If it resonates. I get so hot before I start channeling messages. It's so strange. How deep is your love for me? Somebody wants you to know how they truly feel, how deep they feel for you. I just feel like this person tried to get over this relationship, get over this connection. I uploaded a short, imagine that. I don't even remember the title. But I do know that this person makes you make this person feel, they're overflowing with emotions. I just feel like this person thought by now, you know what I'm saying? By now, they're like, all right, so, okay, I can move on. But I feel like they're not moving on because they're ordained to be with you. And how deep is your love for me? That's what I keep hearing. You know, I feel like somebody wants to know how, I just feel like somebody tries to play it so cool. Somebody tries to, you may think like, oh, they don't care about me, but they have overwhelming emotions and overwhelming feelings for you. So I just think that whatever, I don't think is it a game? I don't think it's like a game. I just think that this person, how they feel. I'm not at my usual spot. I actually was guided to a different spot today to do this live, and it's by a waterfall. So I'm just really feeling like this person's overly emotional for you. It's taking a toll on them. They can't keep this truth to themselves anymore. If they ever told you that they don't want to be with you, that wasn't the truth. This person actually, they're very nervous. I get a very nervous, shaky energy from this person, very anxious. I just feel like they deal with some type of anxiety. And I think you calm that. It feels like they feel like you calm that side of them that nobody can calm. Nobody has ever been able to calm them in the way that you do. So I really feel like that's another reason how they know you're the one. I feel like they try to deter you by saying, I don't want to be with you, I don't want a relationship, but that's what they want, right? That's what they really want. So, and you and your frustration may say, fine, all right, fine, whatever. Okay, you don't want this, but you, on the other hand, you may still have those same feelings as well. Maybe you verbalize those feelings to the person. If you used to tell this person how you feel about them, and you stop, maybe you stop because you're like, well, I'm not getting anything about telling you how I feel. So like, why am I going to continuously open up about how you feel? That makes them nervous. Even if you still feel that way, just knowing, and you're like, well, it sounds like they only want to know about how you feel and they don't want to open up. Yeah, that's how I'm not saying that's right? I'm just telling you how this energy, it feels more reassuring when you open up and you tell them how you feel. But now the divine's like, you have to open up about how you feel too. So don't push up because we're close to the edge. This person, what they don't want to do is push you to the point of no return, push you to the point of where you won't accept them back in your life. So that's why I feel like they're getting this great nudge. I think I need some breakfast. Yeah, this energy, so it's making me like lean over, because they need to stand in their truth, right? They can't be anxious. Yeah, because for 1 second I was like, ooh, I started to feel like how this person feels. They've got to stand in their truth. They got to acknowledge, right? Acknowledge the truth, and the truth will set you free. So the only reason why, look at FedEx, somebody's gonna send you something too. It could be in the mail, like a message, a letter. But if they're okay, so this person has acknowledged those feelings to their self, right? So acknowledge your truth, and the truth shall set you free. The fact that they've acknowledged it to their self is what's gonna make it. Once you acknowledge an energy, it's like, whoo. So once they acknowledge it to their self and they get out of this player energy, they can start being more comfortable moving forward to you, right? But like so they cannot control how you feel, how you respond, right? So sometimes I feel like this person may be intimidated by the way that you feel about them. Like you could be, I'm all or nothing, baby. You're gonna be in my life, we're gonna do this, or you're not, right? And I feel like it's giving off like a firecracker energy. You just may be an intense person. Like myself, I'm very intense. I don't love a little bit, I love a lot. If I'm gonna love you, I'm gonna love you. If I'm not, I'm just gonna not, right? So again, I feel like intensity frightens them, because I keep getting downloads about like lightning bulbs, electricity, anxiety, it's just how you two are with each other and thought. This person's like, damn, I even think about Sunshine Goddess Collective, and I even get, they just don't like the fact that they lied to you in the past. And of all the things that they've lied to you about was not wanting to be in a committed relationship. Somebody wants to be with you and have a family. Now, y'all, listen. There is a baby or some babies that are ready to be on their way. When I say that, be careful in the next couple weeks or so, these spirit babies are like, listen, Sunshine Goddess, you not stopping nothing. I said, okay, I'm just here. I'm just going to deliver a message. Too much baby energy, to the point where when I went to look for the thumbnail, now if you can't get pregnant, or that's not your thing, or you don't want to, that's not 9/11, that's not stopping you from this great new beginning, okay? But if you can't have children and you don't mind, and your childbearing ages, and that's something that you want or thought or have considered, well, you and this person are definitely 100% supposed to have a child. That child brings a gift to the world, a gift of love and light, and this is ordained. This is something, the reason why 9 times out of 10 these relationships or these people, girl, I want you to know I can't get you out of my head. Girl, I want you to know, I don't even know how you feel. I forgot who sings that song. But again, in that energy, you may have used to say, I care about you, I love you, I want to be with you, and they would soak it in, and they could say, okay, I don't really have to do nothing, they're still assuring me. But you do. You have to do something now. So that's why they may feel your energy a little bit dissipating, but they can't stop thinking about you. This person knows that every time they're around you, in their life, in your vicinity, close to you, connected, they just feel better about life, period. Because that's what you bring to them. You bring them the energy of assurance. You bring them the energy of unconditional. But see, the thing has changed with a lot of these people and these energies is they know that your love is unconditional, but it's not unconditional. You're not tolerating bullshit or things. See, that's another reason too. If they, certain areas of their life where they don't want to change, they're not going to come in, right? Because peace is a new bag, right? If you can't provide peace and security and stability, what are you doing here? You're not going to be here. That's not how we operate. And did I say anything about finances? No. Did I say anything about money? No. But in order to be in people's life, you have to provide them emotional support, security, stability. And again, I feel like this person has went through up and down things with their finances that maybe they don't even want you to know about. But when you're in their life, they feel better. It's just, spirit really, because sometimes people can love you with their whole heart and not know how to show it, right? So God's like, okay, well, first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you feel the wrath of them not be connected to you. You know, and also, not for nothing, you prayed for this person. You do have to go through some things because of the things you put them through. And it's not because, you know, you're trying to get hurt, but you have to learn, right? You must learn. One must go through karma, a karmic cycle, to really be able to make it out to love and light. You have to master your darkness to master love and light. So I feel like this person, through all their hard times, trial and tribulations, when this person goes through something, they automatically know it's because some things they've done to you. They're like, all right, you know, I'm going to take this. So now we're at the point where they're over their karmic cycle and they're over lots of things. And you two may have had a lot of time or distance in between you two, right? But that's not stopping nothing. That red string effect, where if you really love someone wholeheartedly, and the thing is with this person, they're very confused as to why you would love them. They don't feel worthy or valuable enough to be loved, but they're very confused as after all this time, they still hold a special place in your heart because they thought like, all right, I'm not going to be around them and it's going to go away, right? It's going to go away, but it hasn't. And I really feel like lots of reunions are happening. Again, that's coming up in my readings a lot, but it's because that's what they desire. So if this is something that they desire to be with you, then they're going to end up being with you. I always see someone I know when I do my readings. I just feel like sometimes God's guiding me. Yeah. Okay. So energy's energy, if it resonates. So I really pick up an energy where this person wants to not only be in a relationship connection, but solidify it, marry you, and have children. The fact that they told you they didn't that's how they feel. But they thought for some reason, and I've done this, I don't want to talk to you knowing damn well I do, but in that moment it just makes you feel like, you know, and it just makes you feel like you have control over that moment, because you can't control how you feel about someone, where it's like, all right, I just can't. But you can, you know, and sometimes I fall into that category. I'm not perfect. I have flaws, but sometimes I feel like, even myself, if it's so emotionally out of control, I just feel like, just forget it, you know, just forget it. So I feel like this person, they've learned to control their emotions when it comes to you, but it's taking a toll on them, where they're like, you know what, I won't feel better until I'm with them. Lots of Boaz energy, where we know, yeah, no, Boaz didn't get any rest until he made it right with Ruth, and Ruth was called to be faithful and do nothing. You know, you can't change a past, but you can look forward to a better future, is what I hear Spirit saying. So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Ooh, look at all these bots in here. Wow. All or nothing, yes. Okay, so I don't know, maybe my girls are maybe my moderators are not here, but it's okay if you guys want to bot it out in my reading and have a battle of the bots, because it looks like you guys are, yeah, hey guys, yeah, it's you know what, just I don't get distracted from the messages, guys, because sometimes I get really distracted and I'll lose the messages, but just don't worry about it. So again, what I really pick up is this person lied about not wanting to be with you, but because they wholeheartedly want to be with you, they want to marry you, they want to have children with you. And I have these cards, and I kept, for days, they were on my bed, and they kept saying, I lied to you. I'm like, Spirit, you know, I'm trying to avoid the energy. I'm like, you know, I don't, you know, guys know I really don't, I'm not a fan of picking up super toxic energy. So when I finally got the confirmation of what they were lying about, was the fact that if they told you in the past that they don't want to be in a relationship or a connection with you, the lie's out the box. That's the big lie. The big lie is that they may have told you they don't want to be with you. This person looking at long-term, longevity, success, you know. If it's not you, I hear someone say it's just never going to be nothing, you know, and this is what they want. So again, I really feel like they're honoring their feelings. I'm proud of them for that. And they're going after what they want, and they're not going to let anything or anyone stop them. They've made the decision for themselves. you know, and I feel like they're getting a little bit more comfortable opening up about the situation, but not in a negative light, because I feel like in the past this person has talked about this connection in a negative light, but it's only because they wanted to just talk about it. But again, not knowing, it's just something here where it's like now they're ready to, maybe they, you know, maybe in the past they complained about your flaws and, you know, just to talk about you, but now I feel like they're noticing your good qualities. Like they noticed them before, but when they talk about you and bring them up, instead of saying, oh, this person did this something and we're fighting for that, they're actually taking accountability about what they've done, you know, saying like, listen, all right, maybe she's acting like this because of what I've done, or maybe he's acting like this because of things I've done. But just the energy of accountability being here makes it like, what's up? Just the accountability of them saying to themselves, now, why did I tell them that I didn't want anything with them, that I didn't want a solid relationship, when that's what I really want? But acknowledge your truth, and the truth shall set you free. So, energy's energy. If it resonates straight off, hot off the press, they know that you're a blessing. Again, they think about you. Something, even your thoughts feel abundant to this person, right? And when I talk about abundance and favored and being blessed within this connection, there's nothing about finances here. But you two will be financially stable. You know, once you come together, two are better than one for the help each other to succeed. If one shall fall, the other will be there to lift them up. So I really feel like this person knows that it's a blessing. They're starting to realize how blessed they are to be able to be in your life. They're starting to realize how blessed they are to be connected to someone like you. You give off a very stable energy. You give off an energy of being secure. It makes them, your love intimidates this person to, like, this never happened before. So that's another thing too. You know, they've never been intimidated by love, and it's not about what you have or how you have. It's the way, like, when someone feels unlovable, they feel like they don't deserve love, right? So again, it's an energy here where they're intimidated by the blessing, the love that God sends to them, that God has blessed them in their life, and they know that. And it's like, now it's like 2 people, 3 people helping this person. It's strange. It's like, you would say, isn't this person like a big grown up? Like, shouldn't they be able to handle this themselves? But whatever this anxiety is, they just, once they move into a comfortable place with themselves in this connection, they won't need so much outside interference. Now, I feel like the past, their outside interference didn't have their best interest. I feel like in the past, the outside interference deterred them and made them think like, no, it can't be, even if the confirmation was right there. But they leaned so much on other people's opinion of their life that they weren't able to fully see this connection, this relationship, the way that it was. But I feel like they shut that down. I'm telling you, when it comes to me and my connection, I just look around. Somebody says something, I don't say a word. Private till permanent. You don't want outside energies. You don't want outside energies interfering in your relationship or connection. Even if a person does know that you're dealing with someone, if that person never seen you with that person, if that person doesn't know that connection exists, what's the point of talking about it? You don't want outside interference to mess up the relationship. And I feel like there's tests that have been had about you and the relationship. Do you go around speaking on something you're unsure of? Why would you do that? That doesn't make no sense, you know? So again, don't tell them you got the job until you actually get the job. That's what the kind of the energy I'm picking up. And it's something about the way you protect this person, not only in their face, but behind their back. And I really feel like this person feels like you're someone that if they weren't in the room or around you, they just feel protected by you, especially on a spiritual level. It's just something here about where they really feel blessed and favored. They just keep saying like, how did I, you know, and some of the insecurities is they feel like they don't deserve you. Like, how did someone like you land in their life? And then like, how did someone like you land in their life and they didn't treat you right? Like, you got to get out of the energy of thinking I messed it up, it's all wrong. Okay, maybe you have. Right? Maybe that has happened, but if God's still keeping them in your heart, if God's still keeping them in your life, something's there. Okay. And I feel like look at, and the dog You guys see the dog? Dog spells backwards God. Loyalty is royalty. They know that. It's almost like they're coming to grips with the fact that, okay, you are an earth angel. You are a chosen one. You were sent to their life. But they're like, okay, so I deserve this some way, somehow. And it's an energy surrounding this person where some days they feel really effing miserable, to say that. Like, they are not happy with the choices they've made in their life. They're learning to deal with them. But I just feel like this person, they had a rough path. And when you were sent to their life, it wouldn't have got rougher if they just would have did what they were supposed to do. But you are not responsible for who, when, where, and how their lessons transpire, right? God puts us on the path. We can go right or we can go left. And they really feel like if they would have stayed on that path with you, they would have avoided a lot of harsh karmic lessons, a lot of things that, it's kind of like they're saying, I know I've done those things to myself, that I deserve that. Okay. So energy's energy. If it resonates, and stop questioning why they deserve to be with you. So with the 7 of Cups energy, thank you, Cosmic Starseed. Somebody's trying to figure out how to be in your good graces without self-sabotaging. That's another energy that they're trying to release. Every time this person tries to come in your life, somehow they self-sabotage, right? It's like they're like, even if they wait a long time to reach out or be in your life, and that's why too, I feel like they take so much time in between, because one, I feel like they're working on themselves to the point of like they're tired. This person, they feel tired. They did a lot of, they're doing a lot of things, but it's like, why are they tired, Sunshine Goddess? Because they're worn out about how they feel about you. And until they come out and express these things to you, it will continuously wear them out. Boaz did not get any rest until he made it right with Ruth. So either if some type of apology, some type of solidifying this connection where they you say, listen, I want to be with you. I don't know how we're going to do this. I'm unsure of the future myself, but I just know that making it right with you is what I want to do. Okay. So energy's energy. If it resonates, and they don't want to sabotage it. See, this is an energy where they can feel you too, right? But when you start going away a little bit and doing your own thing, they don't like that. This person, remember, from day one, they love the reassurance that you give them. So if you say, I still want to be with you, after all we've been through, they're like, okay, so that gives them something to work with. So it's just, these connections are so out of this world, but they're not of this world. So that's why they feel so complicated. But remember, God puts things in people's on our heart for us to work through. God will put us to it to work through it. Because if God doesn't want you around this person or in their life, he knows. How many people have left your life? You're like, all right, whatever. Okay. Like, at first it may sting a little bit, or they have the audacity, or why would someone treat me like that? But this feels different. This feels like every time you're not with them, they want you more. Every time you guys aren't in connections, they want to talk to you more. It's like somebody's got to make a move, and I do pick up an energy where you just kind of hold back and you don't give that reassurance, but now the time that they need that, you're like, I've done that. That didn't get me anywhere. Remember, after you've done all you can, you just stand up. You're like, I've done those things. It's not changing anything. And they're like, if I could just get a little bit of glimpse of reassurance from them, it'll make them feel more secure. Because when you were doing that, they weren't appreciating that, right? And now they're like, how could I move forward if they don't tell me they care anymore? But you have to. And they're really guided because they want to be better. You make me better. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a boss when we're together. Yeah, look at the strength card. Finding that inner strength to come forward. Finding that inner strength. This person's running towards you because I'd rather be with you, babe. That's all they want to do. That's all they want to do. All I want to do is have some fun. They also feel like they took too long. Somebody feels like, I've taken too long. Would you even accept this back? And again, the praying energy, whatever prayer I'm telling you, some of these people call it the Sierra prayer, right? Because whatever prayer they pray to get you, I promise you, this person, They even go look at old pictures, things, anything to get them back in that nostalgic energy, because they've been doing a lot of talking to the divine and they want you back in their life, right? And some way, somehow, they're going to figure this out, because they're like, what was I doing before in my life to be able to pull this person in the way that I have on an energetic level? What have I done with the Lover's card? You know, even, I love this, because this right here signifies that they are, okay, so remember in a long time ago in the past, you would be able to see your future with this person. They're doing that now. They're envisioning the future with you, and they're actually manifesting that life that they want. God's like, oh, so you are doing the work, because I feel like they didn't even want to do the work of even thinking before, because you were so reassuring. But now this person, this energy, they know that they took too long, and somebody may pop up at your house too. I feel like they're getting ready to make a move. If it's like a now or never, they're becoming very bold and making this. It's a bold ass energy here, like bold. Somebody wants to buy a house. Something about a house coming to your house. You going to their house. It's something they want you. Somebody wants to move out. And I just said this yesterday. See the Lover's card and the Death card? Somebody wants you to move out of your house. First of all, if you guys had a fight or something recently, they're like, you know what? Next time I get in good graces with this person, I'm going to make the right move. But they want you to move out of your house, your apartment, your condo, your whatever, and move in with them. That's what they want to do. Because you got two people moving in here, clarified lovers, and you got the Death card, somebody moving out. Somebody's moving here. There's some moving energy. They may be moving closer to you. No, what this signifies is 100% them wanting to live with you, move in with you. I don't know how you guys feel about that, you know? And I just said this the other day, and I knew, I felt something when I like said this down a little, but so this is an energy, a masculine energy, that he doesn't want to move in with you in your place. He wants you two to move in a mutual place together. Okay? That's what it feels like. Spirit, clarify this Lovers and Death card. Tell me again, can we be lovers and friends? We just want to have a good time. This person very nostalgic about the past with you too. I'm picking up something about you guys going to each other's house or houses. Something about going to their house. You going to their house. Spirit, clarify this. Four of Pentacles. So again, if this person stopped spending time with you or coming by or whatever the case may be, they just thought that they could just try to distract themselves, but it didn't work. So if you stop inviting them over, they want to come over and hang out with you. I just feel like they're really making... Somebody moved and they don't like how their life's been since they moved too. That's what I'm picking up. Yeah, so if you used to invite your person over to your house for like whatever, especially if you're intimate with them, they miss that too. They want that again too. All I want to do is have some fun. 143. Love, they're manifesting back a new beginning and intimacy as well. That's another thing. This person, who can I run to? They want to know, have you moved on and been intimate with somebody else? Okay, so that's interesting. You may or may have not been, but again, it's giving me energy. This person, they're saying, Sandra, Goddess, tell them I'm saving myself for them. You know, this person, if they were interested in like casual sex and stuff before, they're not about that. That's not something that they're interested in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, energy's energy. If it resonate. Oh, I'm on 10% on my phone. Yeah, somebody. Okay, so if there was a third party here, they moved out, left the third party situation, that's overdone. Okay, that's what they're really trying to say as well. So somebody really regrets going to a third party for housing and shelter. Like, it was the worst thing they could have ever done. All right, Spirit, clarify this intimacy energy when it comes to the collective. Knave of Pentacles. I always feel like somebody's watching me and you. So with this Knave of Pentacle energy, they've been watching you online. If you don't have online, then there's some way, somehow they're watching you, whether it's through other people, whether it's physically driving by your house, but they are keeping an eye on you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. And all this love that arrived. And I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Yeah. The Wheel card. They just thought you were too good to be true. That's it. Energy's energy. If it resonates. Moral of the story, at the end of the day's got to end. Short, long story short, short story long. They just didn't realize you were real. And you made this person, after coming into their world, you made them realize they're better. Emperor, Empress energy, that they can be a movement by themselves, but they are a boss when you two are together. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energy's energy. If it resonates. And now this person wants to know, do you still trust them? After all the things they've done to prove that they're not trustworthy, they still want to work in gaining your trust back. And now they know that you've trusted them freely in the past. You got a lesson learned. You see, they got a lesson learned. Don't take advantage of people's trust when they really trust you, but now wanting to work up the, the courage to have you trust them again. If that's what they really want, that's what they really desire. Attraction. Your captivating energy makes you attractive. You wear your confidence well. Remember I told you, you being confident and the way that you love them, their unconditional love, they're like, why me? I don't deserve that. But they're very attracted to you. Always have and always will be. You know what I'm saying? Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. They've always been attracted to you. That's the thing. No matter who, what, when, where, why, and how. They've never lost that attraction for you. I even forgot the title of the reading, but that makes them want to come forward and be with you. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. You and your partner may be annoyed right now. Give each other space to cool off to avoid more arguments. I'm telling you, if you're in like a fight or a disagreement with this person, they stay away because they're like, all right, I'm going to let this cool down, temperature check, and make my next move. But they're saying that their next move is going to be their best move because they don't want to be annoyed with you. They don't want you annoyed with them. They want to be with you, but they know that anxiety energy, they can't bring that because you may feel that and you're like, you are not being confident right now. Okay, energy's energy. If it resonates, explore. Take a ride and explore new scenery or explore each other's thoughts. Somebody may literally call you and say, do you want to take a ride? Let's take a ride together. Just being in your presence again is what this person yearns. They yearn for that. I mean, you may yearn for it, but it's like it feels more of them than you. New chapter. Okay, so a fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your love life, and they're ready to explore this relationship, this connection in ways that they never have in the past, right? Because they're realizing the times that they could have, should have, they didn't, and now they want to and they will, because it's like they realizing that they may never get this next chance. So if they haven't reached out or they're starting to reach out more, it's because they want to do better, but they're also trying to figure out how you respond, right? And again, your response to them reaching out is what's going to gauge how they're going to move forward. But what they want is this to be successful. They want this to be successful. So we're going to clarify more of this new chapter energy. Yeah, higher self. So they're coming in better than they were before. They're coming in a stronger person. They're coming with overflowing emotions. They can't stop. Please don't stop the music. They can't stop thinking about you. They don't want to. Okay. So it's no longer annoying or overwhelming. It's like, all right, I'm going to go be with this person because so I could be at home. I could be at peace. I could be at rest. They don't feel like that if they're not in your life. Okay. So no matter how dark or muddy your path may be, trust the guidance of their higher self. How do they feel about you? Not what their friends say. How do they feel? What do they want to do? They're listening to their self more than other people. Okay. Accountability. Someone needs to take accountability for their actions. It may be you, your partner, or both of you. Acknowledge the effects of your behavior to allow you to move forward, and that they know that. They know that they can't come in with these old tricks. They have to acknowledge the truth, and the truth will set you free. And this is what this person's doing in their own life so they can become a better person, not only for you, but for their self. Yeah, it may feel like they're doing this for you. Look at Ten of Cups, happy family, happy life. Again, there's children. It may feel like they're doing this for you, but nah. I hate to break it to you. They're doing this for themselves. Energy is energy. If it resonates, and that's your justice within their life. Six of Wands coming forward you. They recognize this with the Seven of Pentacle energy, figuring out what they want to do. 3444 in the chat, 345. Figuring out what they want to do, how they want to do it, and when they're going to do it. Energy is energy. If it resonates. Childhood love. They always wanted a lights like this, shorty, I can never think of us. They always wanted this type of love. Very romantic, divine masculine. That acts like he's not. Very, very romantic. Very romantic. Okay, past life energy. Okay, perhaps an ex-lover or a past life energy. Okay, so starting what they wanted. This person has a lot of love for you. They want children. You know what I'm saying? They really want children with you. And I love this. So if you can't, that's okay. But here it is again. Okay, so that when I told you once, I'm going to tell you again. If you don't want children, be careful. Be careful because there's spirit babies coming in. Yeah. Hands of time wanting to grow old with you. Illusion, what's fantasy, reality, worth the wait. And I love this. They know what's real and what's not. Who's sorry and what's not. If you really need to know it, clap your hands. Look at happily ever after. They choose love. I feel like they didn't choose love before. I feel like they chose something else. But you know, they got to learn the lessons. You can't learn a lesson for someone. There's nothing you can do. Nothing you could do would tear me away from my God. Yeah, they love you. No, nothing nobody could do or say is going to make this person change the way they feel about you. They just want to, you know, they want some type of justice to be able to move forward in the right direction. And it's this new moon, new year energy, okay? Ace of Gabriel, new right there. A gift of passion, okay? Opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Instead of them sitting on the side of the bed every day figuring out how to be with you, they're going to proactively start being with you. That's how you make it work. You don't sit and ponder and think, how am I going to go jogging this morning? You're going to get up, put your jogging clothes on, put your sneaks on, and go to somewhere where you can jog. You're not going to sit there hoping that you lose weight by looking at the gym, sitting in your car. No, you're going to get out. You're going to go in the gym, and you're going to be proactive. And they're realizing that's all they needed to do. Okay, yes, it was comfortable when you guys were together and you did all the work, but that's not what they want, okay? Energy is energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Email me, guys, if you want readings, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com. Send me your payment confirmation and your phone number, and I'll call you from there and we'll schedule. It's a very easy process. Ted and Michael, a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow you. Put the past behind you. I've been telling you guys for days, the New Year's theme is the past for a reason. It does not define you who you are today. If you did some funky shit in somebody's life, okay, and you know that, and they've forgiven you, and they're still accepting you in your life, you have to put that behind you. Why are you the only one dwelling on the shit that you did to someone if they're not dwelling on it? Spirit's like, release that. Why are you the only one holding on to that? Because of the backstabs, because of the betrayal, because of the things they've done to you. They're having a hard time with their own life because they haven't came forward and apologized, because they haven't came take accountability. It's a principality. There you go, Spirit. Or accountability. But Spirit's like, okay, well, how about a round of applause? You look so dumb right now. Standing outside my house trying to apologize. You're so ugly. When do you cry? Please. Just cut it out. Don't tell me you're sorry because you're not. Only reason you're sorry, you got caught. But you put on quiet to show that Spirit's like, all right, we know what you did, son or daughter. The only person that's stressing that right now and beating themselves up about it is you. Bow out gracefully. You did what you did. Don't be upset and continue to become a better person. That's it. You don't have to keep, and they're probably thinking you're going to all these tens energy. They're probably thinking you're going to keep bringing it up, but it's like the only person that keeps bringing it up and the energy, the only reason why if you already forgave them for it, but they keep bringing it up is because they don't forgive themselves for that. So they're going to either move forward and forgive themselves for what they've done and move into this light with you, or be like never resting because they can't be accountable for what they've done. Life is very simple. Life is very simple. Life is very simple, but I feel like they realize they've made it difficult by the choices that they've made or not showing the signs of growth or accountability. All right, Spirit, let's clarify another energy for the collective. Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling relationships, fulfilling romantic relationships. I told you, they're very romantic, okay? Deep and lasting spiritual insight, okay? So 111. So 11 to 111 is a huge manifestation portal, okay? So I'm also doing, I was wondering why I was so guided to just keep doing a lot of candle work like this, but join my new year manifestation. It's 1111. Okay, so the first new year one was 4444, but between now and the 11th, I'm doing a new year manifestation where I do a manifestation every day, and you can join for 1111 until the 11th. Okay, and your confirmation is 111 or 1111. Okay, so this is yeah, 1-1. So that'll be 1110 or 111. We got it right here. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energies, energy. If it resonate. Justice is served. I just keep hearing Spirit say justice is served. 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arrives from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans turn out as expected. Because if you think it's going to turn out good, it just might turn out good. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energies, energy. If it resonates, not them wanting to come and give you a message with this 33 energy. Okay, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. 33 energy right there. They want to communicate. How deep is your love for me? 10 of Ariel. Okay, so they want to communicate. There is so much to be grateful for. They're very grateful to have met someone like you. They're very grateful to know that you're someone that they could marry you. They're very grateful to have this blessing. Okay, so they know every day they wake up, they're not only grateful for life, but they're grateful for God sending someone in their life that is for them. How many people know that someone's actually ordained to be with them, and you continuously realize like, oh my gosh, God, you're not joking. No, this person's really supposed to be with you. Okay, financial success. Now we already know that they're worried about some financial energy, but we know that this person in your life too are by the one for the help each other succeed. You guys will be financially abundant. There's kingdom abundance. There's divine order that's released when you two are together. Why do you think that sometimes you're around these people and you're like, ooh, I feel really prosperous, or things good happen? I could attest to these things. These are real life things I could attest to. Okay, financial success and the promise of retirement, a richer, rewarding family life, and there's those spirit babies or children there. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energies, energy. If it resonate, gentle, loving, dreaming, open-hearted. This is how they feel towards you. This is how you made this person feel. Okay, a new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitation. Great intuitive insight. The divine's like, listen, Lover's card. I got this one. They're telling me to read it. They're listening to their self. They're listening to their body, how it makes them feel. And especially when they see your name on the phone or when someone talks about you, their body responds to you before their brain could even. You make them very horny is what I hear. You make them want to, however, whatever you do to this person, nobody does it. Because it's like, I bet you can't do like me. They can't, they don't, they won't. And they want more of that. Okay, so, all right, Spirit. All right. We got the Lover's card, top deck. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. They're realizing that you guys share some of the same values, principles, morals. It will work for them. With this rainbow right here, which I really love. Sorry, guys, I'm going fast. I don't want my phone to cut off. But the rainbow, they've ended some karmic cycle because they've decided to change some ways of their life, okay? Lover's card, make choices from your heart, deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. They know that the power of love has the ability to change everything around them in their life and change your life right there. So the power of your love, making them a better person, has in turn started creating better energy in their life. And they're saying, ooh, I can be a better person. A sudden revelation that offers freedom. Because you let this person be who they need to be. You let them do what they need to do so they can show you what they rather do. And it's like, ooh, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to act like that anymore, okay? Embrace the opportunity that change brings, and that's exactly what they're doing, okay? So I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Energies, energy. If it resonates. Happy Faithful Friday. This person's as faithful that they can make this work with you now that it's like the divine's giving them a second chance at this relationship, at this connection, and they're not going to ruin it. They're like, I've ruined it once or twice. I'm not going to keep ruining it. They don't want to keep. How are you going to keep ruining it with someone you want to marry and be with? All right. Prosperity flows through me. So again, they're feeling more prosperous. Even the thought of being with you, they start feeling more abundant. It's real in the field out here. Spirit, clarify another energy. I am lucky because I create my own luck. Yes. The more they start thinking about how good they have it, the more they have it coming good to them. One more. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Email me, sunshinegoddess333@gmail.com for readings, writings, rituals, spiritual consultation. No job too big or small. I accept that I'm worthy of abundance. The more I give, the more I receive. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Stability, structure. That's where we're at this year. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Receptivity. They want to come in and be receptive to you. You're in a 10-10 cycle. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and the ability to give others. I love you guys, Sunshine Goddess crew. Happy Faithful Friday. Keep your head up and your heart close. God, I love you guys. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.